Hey y'all, what y'all doing? Did you know Maddie Brown Brush from Sister Wives has now launched another project? That's right, another one. Like DJ Khaled over here. Oh, another one. You know, the podcast didn't work out, and that's all right. At least she tried something new. And I do want to say this before I get into this video and really give you my real raw thoughts and opinions. I just got to say this. I hope whatever this girl does in life, she is successful. Do you, boo? Whatever you do, it ain't going to be for everybody, and that is okay. I'm sure it is for a lot of people, okay? And that is what matters. Form your tribe, and that seems to be what Madison is doing. Now, before we get into this, I got to say welcome back to my channel. I don't know how you got here, but I am so glad you're here. If you're new here, I hope you stick around and subscribe. Hit that notification bell beside subscribe. Make sure it's set to all so you'll be notified whenever I upload. Maddie Brown reflects, launches new project after podcast. I want to say this is an absolute beautiful picture of Maddie. Sister Wives star Maddie Brown Brush shocked her fans when she parted ways with her podcast. The show had barely started when Maddie decided to step away. However, she's not done creating new content for fans to enjoy. While she prepares to welcome the birth of her fourth child, Maddie has chosen a new avenue to explore. A few weeks ago, Maddie Brown Brush decided that co-hosting the Authentic Society podcast no longer served her. She broke the news to fans on Instagram, disappointing many. But fortunately, the TLC star still has plenty to say. She's just chosen a new format to speak her mind. I bet she's drinking Plexus. I was about to say, ooh, is she drinking like some cranberry juice? Yum. I like cranberry apple juice. Do y'all like cranberry juice or any kind of juice? I know it's random, but comment below your favorite juice. I want to know. Over the past few months, I've realized something important. I feel most myself when I have the space to reflect and share at my own pace. While I've loved the idea of podcasting, deciding to take a step back and focus on what feels truest to me, writing, has brought peace to my already cluttered brain. Maddie shared with her Instagram followers. Here, in the quiet of words, I can share my journey, motherhood, marriage, breaking cycles, and messy beauty of life in a way that feels more honest and healing. She continued, my hope is to create a space where we can connect, reflect, and feel a little less alone. Thank you for being here with me. And this was the post, as you see here. Beautiful post, by the way. Blog post linked in my bio. That's right. According to the link in her Instagram bio, the new blog will be up at madisonbrush.com. And you already know we're going to go there, okay, just to see what's there. So stick around. First, we're going to talk about Sister Wives fans react to the exciting update. Not many expected Maddie Brown Brush to launch a blog so shortly after leaving her podcast, but either way, fans felt excited to see where the project would lead. How exciting, sister, Aspen Brown Thompson wrote in the comments. Several other of Maddie's Instagram fans left encouraging words for the soon-to-be mother of four, including, thank you for continuing to share your lives with us. I am so grateful you're maintaining your own boundaries and mental health as well as the safety mentally and physically of your children. Thank you for sharing with us, and I hope to read your story when and how you're ready to share with us. Can't wait to read it. I understand completely. I don't do well with speaking in the moment, but writing it all out is truly therapeutic. We all have our methods. I'm glad you've understood what your chosen communication looks like. What do you think about Maddie Brown's new blog? Will you see what she has to say? Oh, we sure will. And we're going to do it right now. Oh, look, we're here. We have arrived. That was a quick trip. Madison Brush, finding my voice in the written, not the spoken. Okay, girl. Let's check it out, y'all. I've always loved connecting with people, listening to their stories. I've got my comments on that. Sharing my own and finding those beautiful threads of commonality that remind us we're not alone. But I've realized I'm not always at my best in high pressure, on the spot conversations, especially when the stakes feel high. In the back of my mind, I'm often trying to say the right thing to avoid a clickbait article that takes my words out of context, or a video clip that strips away the emotion and authenticity behind an hour-long conversation. These situations can feel overwhelming, and I've leaned into a quieter life. I've learned they sometimes bring me a lot more anxiousness than I need or want. It's a skill I'm working to develop or redevelop, but it's also part of why I've chosen to step back from podcasting for now. During my short time trying my hand at podcasting, I quickly learned something important about myself. I want to share my story, my journey through motherhood, marriage, life, and my reflections on growing up, but I want to do it in my way. I want to share the triumphs and struggles of raising a child with a little extra sparkle, and how these experiences have empowered and reshaped me. I want to encourage other moms to find inner courage, to know they can bring life into this world and emerge stronger for it. I want them to know they can break generational cycles and come out better for it on the other side. They can raise those beautiful lives without feeling alone, or as if they're drowning in motherhood. I want to build connection, not division. Well, why do you block people, Madison, that are not hateful and mean to you? Curious. Because I've seen she's blocked a lot of people for no reason. People that have not been hateful to her at all. People who have actually been very supportive to her. But she's blocked them. So your actions speak much louder than words. I say that every day. Isn't it ironic about all of these people that tell you one thing, but then their actions have shown you the opposite? Just my opinion. I also realize how difficult it is to articulate all of this clearly in the heat of conversation, especially under bright lights and cameras. While I loved hearing my co-host's perspectives, I often struggled to express my own in a way that felt true to me because of nerves and overthinking. And in a world so quick to reduce meaningful conversations to clickbait headlines, I found myself frustrated and disheartened. That's not the legacy I want to leave behind. I want to share my story, not to spark headlines or give gossip blogs a fleeting click, but to foster connection. Over the years, I've received countless messages from moms, daughters, and women who see pieces of their own lives in mine. Those connections have reminded me that we're all navigating this messy, beautiful journey together. For now, I'm stepping back into the written word where I feel most comfortable. And let's be real, I can wear leggings and oversized sweatshirts and probably have a little bit baby snot on them. Writing allows me to share my thoughts without the pressure of getting them just right on the spot. It gives me the space to process, reflect, and tell my story in a way that's both honest and healing. I hope these words bring comfort, connection, and maybe even a little inspiration to your day. I'll be sharing the wonderful, the beautiful, the difficult, the downright hard parts of life here, with all the hope of creating a space where we can feel a little less alone in this often sterile world. If you have made it this far, thank you. I hope you enjoy. Well, my thoughts and opinions is you make people feel alone, Madison, yourself, when you block them for no reason. I mean, seriously. You got to have a certain mentality to expect people to only praise you, talk nice about you, be positive about you on every aspect of life. People have opinions, and most of the time they're negative and hateful. I get it all the time, and I am nowhere near the level of status that she is as a public figure. And I get a lot of hatred, okay? A lot of it. It's part of it. You get what I'm saying? It's part of it. And that's kind of bad to say, but it is. You can't sit. Look, That's all I'm going to say, okay? I got more thoughts and opinions over on Patreon, though. If you want to join me over on Patreon, you are more than welcome. All of my social media links are linked in the description of every video, including the link to my vlog channel. That's right, I got a second YouTube channel. I hope y'all come over there, and I hope y'all enjoy it. My little life here in Mississippi. I hope you subscribe. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. That's right. If you have not subscribed yet, I hope you subscribe and hit that notification bell beside subscribe. Make sure it's set to all so you'll be notified whenever I upload. I love you so much for watching. What do y'all think about Madison's blog? I think it's ironic that Leon has a blog, Madison has a blog. You get a podcast. You get a podcast. You get a Patreon. You get a Patreon. You get a blog. You get a blog. I mean, it's like, okay, what next? I love you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video or in the comments below.